Tuesday, right? Tuesday? Okay. We, me, you, this glorious man, and Tuesday. Let's talk about what I did off camera a little bit. And then we're gonna come back to what we're gonna do this evening. So, where we're at is off camera. I did a little bit of work in this quadrant. Now, I reserved the right to lighten up the ground here a little bit, but basically this is the slums, right? So, I stuck with wood roofs, like the metal, almost metal shingle type of roofs, you know, slum cities. Whatever they can get to construct their buildings out of, that's what they did. It creates a very muted, dirty type of look. Now, I didn't do clean roads here. I did kind of pooey roads. And so the whole area kind of has this very dark feeling. Did that off camera. Maybe to contrast the buildings, I might lighten those roads up a little bit. We'll come back to that. Tonight, I want to work on this area a little bit. For no reason other than we have a lot of tents to paint. And I think we're going to do this lighthouse too, in the middle here. And I have the picture that Noble Dwarf sent me to do that. I think that's going to be a really colourful area of the city, and it's going to anchor everything that we're colouring around here. Then if we have any time left over from that, we'll either come in here to do the courtyards and the gardens. This is the garden symbol. Or we're gonna maybe kind of start hitting some of these outlying buildings and start to join the slums and the docks all together. Something like that. We'll figure that out when we get there. My back just clicked. My back just went, ugh. But we're good. I'm surviving. I'm a trooper. Let's hit up some tents. Let's do this thing. So let's just make sure everything is working good. Yes, it is. But Noble Dwarf just came in the house. Hi, Noble. By the way, Noble, I'll zoom out a little bit. I dropped a copy of this in our project folder. I worked a little bit of time off camera. I recorded it, so I guess I was on camera. Anyway, it's recorded, and that's also in the project folder. And we're gonna actually work on this tonight, Noble. And I was gonna ask you what colour should it be, but you already sent me a picture of it. So I am gonna colour the roof of this building those colours, those colours. That's what we're doing. And Box Office Jack is saying, Box Office, you're meant to be playing a game, a computer game. You're meant to be playing one of those Nintendo games. Get into the game. Before we colour the main lighthouse, I'm gonna just do tents. Tents for days. And we're gonna stick with yellows, greens, blues. So we're just gonna go all over. But first, I need my ninja glove. I can't draw maps without my glove. Alright. So let's just hit all the colours. Let's start with like our reds. Do I want to do it in this? Do I want to do this bush? Do I want more control? No, we're gonna do this. Alright. No, we're not. We gotta do this bush. Now this shouldn't really take too long, but you know, it's a little fiddly, so we'll get it done. And it's gonna add so much colour to this part of the map, it's gonna be ridiculous. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to do too much red next to each other, nor do I want to have too many tents be the same colour. Oh, it's same shape, same colour. So I'm trying to kind of alternate them and space them out a little bit.
We want a shrubbery. A what?
9 times out of 10, when I hear that, I know who it is. King Bashbird is here. Hello, King. King, you've not seen this map in a while. You've not been here for a short while. Like a day. This is where we're at. And I decided we're doing this, the main courtyard of... Courtyard? Plaza? Anyway, the main one of this city. Now, I'm not going to do the detailing on the tents yet, because I want to hit the greens, I want to hit the yellows, I want to hit the blues, with maybe a few purples. Then, as we're doing them, then we'll start drawing stripes and things on the other tents. So, I'm going to just start pulling this down. We're going to do a little bit of pink. Let's do one over here too. Okay. And let's pull it down and let's do a little bit of purple. We got to do a lot of colours. Tonight is the night of colours. That is a good way of putting it, King. And we've definitely got a lot of colour on this map. I think it's coming together. Now, I don't want to do too much purple, and here's why. Look at this bad boy. Look at the roof on this thing. I want to capture this. And this, to me, screams of like a dark purple, you know, with like lilac highlights. We're going to do this. So I don't want too many tents to be of a similar ilk. King, are you doing anything at CobaltCon? You know, this map has actually been going a lot quicker than I thought it would. I thought these tents were gonna like take forever, but maybe we just are getting quicker, you know. I'm gonna run my first game at CobaltCon virtually. Like, I've never done a virtual game before. CobaltCon is gonna be it. I pity whoever signed up for my game. This is where we find out no one signed up for a game. I think I'm gonna play safe though. I'm gonna do a Call of Cthulhu. I do love doing Tent City. I really, really do. Oh, that got carried away. Oh, let's do that a little bit differently. This is Noble Dwarf, by the way. I saw this actually, Noble. I saw this on your page. That is just a great, great, great mini. I love that mini. That is ridiculous. Fumbles. Fumbles. The D20 Mimic Legends of Calendria. 3D printed mini. Fumbles. That's too cute. That is just too cute. Alright, let's make sure we've got a yellow large. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Fumbles. Who names these creatures of yours? Yep. Hey, GL. See, I remembered. Not Groon, not Groon. GL. Sup, GL? My home man. My home man. I am too white. Oh, whoa. Oh, let's pull that back a little bit. There we go, that's better. It is going well, GL. It is going well. I did a little bit of work off camera. Got a stupid amount done. And I'll show you that now. Got the entire slum done and quite a little bit of the warehouse over here and all of the flagstones in a lot of these streets. Like I was motoring. And Noble, you missed it last night, but I got shadows and all of the walls, all of the towers. And I believe it was GL's recommendation to actually add little fire beacons, you know, signal beacons on some of the towers. So we did. So taking shape. I mean, I think this thing is taking shape. Oh, and I wanted to surround the main marketplace, like with this color. I mean, I love these roofs. So we've got a lot of this blue-gray going on, but I started to slip in some of these reds and oranges and stuff, and I really wanted this plaza to like shine. So that's what we've got right here. I want it to kind of be this focal point, you know? Shadows! And happy Tuesday, Phantom Jen. Alright, let's keep on going here. Let's keep on going. I think what we're going to do is we're going to slide back up to, not red. Not purple, because of the reasons we stated before. If you weren't here in the chat before to find out why, tough. You now have to catch up with the rest of the class. Sit down, open your book, page 37. We are talking colour theory. King Bashford, if you will, please tell everyone that was late to the class why I am not going to do any more purple tents. We will wait, King. We will wait on you. I'm going to do more green. I was staying away from green. Bonus points if you can tell me why I was staying away from green. If you can tell me why I was staying away from too many green tents, first person to do so, I will have Jack award you some channel gold. 1,000 channel gold if you can tell me accurately why I was staying away from too many green tents. Isn't dwarven colour theory like wrapped around a pint and lots of grey? Alright. Umbrella Academy apparently in here. Or Umbrella Accord, right? Why am I staying away from purple? King Bashman, you were here at the beginning, sir. You were here at the beginning. You tell us why I'm staying away from purple. God damn you, sir. You're meant to be teaching a class here. Oh, I love doing stripes. I just love doing stripes on tents. Oh, it is seriously my favourite freaking thing. I can't even tell you why. It gives me freaking goosebumps, that does. Alright, well apparently we've got 2 questions out there. Both questions will get you 1,000 gold. Why did I stay away from green tents? And why am I staying away from not doing too many purple tents? Those 2 questions, each one will get you 1,000 gold. And Noble Dwarf thinks he's got it. Noble Dwarf, what is it? Purple because of a lighthouse roof. Jack, give Noble Dwarf 1,000 gold. I am staying away from too much purple in the tents because this lighthouse is going to be heavily purple. And I want it just to stick out on its own. There's question 1 done. Green, why am I staying away from green tents? Jack, give Phantom Jen some money, because I like her. I play nepotism around here, folks. It's these colours. It's not the colour of the tent. It's like the little details that you then throw on top of it. They just blow my freaking mind when I do it, and I cannot tell you why. Okay, Phantom Jen gets 1,000 gold. I have enough green. Look at this. I've got a lot of green going on with trees. There are trees all over town, especially in these areas. I don't want the tents to look like trees. Ergo, staying away from green tents. Jack, give Phantom Jen some gold. I am now going to have Tropical Punch Body Armor. Brought to you by Superior Hydration. Tropical Punch. It's basically flavoured water. But it's got electrolytes. And it tastes nasty. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no. Oh, I'm a terrible sponsor. Oh no, I don't like that. I'm gonna go round the outside, adding yellow strapages. I've had a couple of body armors now, King. The Tropical Punch I don't think I'm a fan of. I like the fact that it comes with electrolytes. It's what makes the plants grow. Alright, I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with where this is going. We're gonna get these tents done way quick. Like, not if I call it like that, we won't, but way quick. I don't think I've drunk enough body armor to really form an opinion of the flavors I like the most. But I am going to say this as a little bit of a noob to the brand. Tropical Punch is low on the list. Alright, I think I'm going to shift to white. Let's shift to white. And let's do a couple more stripes. Giving me goosebumps, sisters. Giving me freaking goosebumps. Did I really not do any tents with little awnings? I love doing awnings. Why did I not do any awnings? That's a blob. That is literally a blob. Good job, good job. I'm not sure we need to go too much more into this. I think I might be done with the tents already. Alright. Even if this is just printed poster sized, they're gonna be cute. They're gonna be cute. I'm okay with that. Okay, so Bashman. Actually, so this is topical Bashman. I want to do an RP overlay too. I know nothing about overlays other than you've got to design some kind of frame, make it look pretty. So I'm going to bring up your overlay. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, I had it zoomed in. Hold on. I was going to say, Bashman, you've got room for one player on this thing. Okay. I like the stone frame around the outside, actually, quite a bit. Okay. See, this is the type of thing I actually want to do in my Call of Cthulhu. But I want to have a big center area for handouts. And then I want, like, to get the players, and I want more tentacles. But this is cool, man. This is cool. You're a good artist, too. Well done on the background here. That's exceptional work. I didn't know you were this good. Very nice. Alright, we're going to do some wooden carts. Just little tiny dots of wooden crates and carts. Little campfire there, that looks good. A couple of carts around there. Another hot dog cart. Well, you know, is that a hot dog cart right there? Who's to say it's not? I'm gonna do red. I'm gonna do a red. And why are we doing red? Because we've got a couple of little fires here. Nice. bump on my screen. What's that? There we go. Oh, there we go. Saved. King, how similar, or Cthulhu horror based do you want your overlay to be? Pretty Cthulhu. Horror, tentacles, not over the top, not distracting, but I want it to be thematic. So definitely you'd have to feel Cthulhu. Oh, how simple. Oh no, somewhere in between Cthulhu and simple thematic, you know? It's something I'm probably going to have to spend a part of the weekend working on. It's sitting down, Photoshop, figuring that shit out. I think we're going to do purple roof building. And then I think we're going to do the courtyard. I want the courtyard to actually be white. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the courtyard now. And it might have some tinges of green here and there, but I'm doing the courtyard right now. I want the courtyard to feel, I don't want to say clean, regal, I think is the word. Now, how can I tell if this is actually working or not? I guess it's working. Okay. King, that's extremely kind. Not expected. Very kind of you, my friend. I mean, I fully expected to, be working on it myself. So I truly don't expect you to, be doing anything for me. Right, I'm gonna lighten up our grey. Pavers. Now, is this the right one? Because I always get confused. Nope, that's not the right one. That one. Oh, that feels darker. Oh, because I'm on the wrong freaking layer. I gotta be on my flag layer. Flag me. I want it to feel like cleaner, less polluted around here. So I'm actually gonna just throttle back on the darker grey grout muck. And we're gonna do it a little bit at a time, because I do want some areas to still be grey. Okay, actually before we do that, let's come down here too. And let's do this main road. So tomorrow, remember, everyone, we have both noble dwarfs in the chat with us. When we're doing this, they're gonna be with us. That's already looking better. Because I want to ask them questions like, do you have this road named? What is it? What are you gonna do with this plaza? There we go. I think this is feeling white already. I feel that it is less dirty, you know? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something for the first time. I'm actually gonna switch. Let's see if this works. Hold on. because there's a lot of shadow in here. Shadow. I want to actually push the envelope the other direction a little bit. And I want to introduce more colour. Or more brightness. I think that might work. I think that might work. I think I'm down with that. Hey, it's Miss J here. Good morning, Miss J. Holy heck, Sawgood's here too. I'm gonna send both noble dwarves a list of questions ahead of time. And then I'm gonna ask them completely different questions on the stream itself. We will be talking reproduction, biology, State of the Union address, and why do British people drink so much tea? One of those is actually going to be a question. Alright, we're doing purple. We're doing purple. We're doing it. We're bringing it. Miss J, it's something like 6 o'clock in the morning now. What are you talking about? Yeah, got up, I did the mower, I pulled it out, I broke it down. I cleaned all the parts, I put it back together again. Filled her up with a little bit of gasoline. Took out of the tractor. It's 6 o'clock in the morning over there, girl. Jesus Christ, slow down. Get some bacon and eggs or something. Oh, 11:30. Okay, that's a little bit different. I know another Australian fellow, and it's still early for him, but I guess it must be a time zone thing. Maybe he's further east than you. Further west. Further east. East, west. He's in one of those directions that makes it earlier in the morning for him. Or maybe he's just making an excuse why he can't come to my stream. He said it's too early for him, and it's not. Alright, I see how it is. Alright, I'll be having a word with him. Okay. Okay, so, okay, whatever. It's only Tuesday. I'm going to use all my week's energy up. I want to grab this. We're going to do purple. We're going to do dark purple. We're going to do this light lilac, like Pidgin poo, I guess. Do I want to drop it? I think I might want to drop it. We're doing courtyard tonight. Let's do it properly. What the hell is this picture called? 5418608. Thanks, Noble. That is a great name. 5418608. In all seriousness, though, both Nobles, very much looking forward to having you on the chat tomorrow. It's gonna be a hoot. Where is this image of yours? 5451. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Actually, we don't need to do that. Let's zoom in on this. Well, that's less purple than I was thinking. That's actually more towards red. Alright, we're gonna do red into purple into lilac. Let's try it. Pigeon poo poo. Pigeon poo 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 poo. If I say that too often, I'm gonna get an aneurysm. My weekend streams are too early. Yeah, no. I can totally understand that. Like, what works out better for some folks is worse for you, because now later in the day is perfect for you. But if I'm like, what would that have been, like 6-8 hours ago? Yeah, it's middle of the night for you. Not practical. But I don't do that many weekend streams, so. Color. Building. I'm gonna fill the whole goddamn thing. I'm gonna fill the whole thing, and then we're gonna add the pigeon poo poo poo. And what we're gonna do the top. This top here is gonna be in this wonderful like cyan blue and gold. What a building! What a building! And then the arches over the steps are going to be in the same, like cyan blue, stained with pigeon poo. Alright. So. Phil. Not Phil. Phil. Alright. Now, if you're saying right now, but Talia, that's too light, that's too dark. Yeah, I know. We're gonna light it up with poo. And let's get that in. Okay, I mean, to my eye, this definitely goes towards purple and lilac, so we're gonna do it. Gonna drag this towards like here to begin with. Alright. Now there's an element of like rain that's come down the roof, and there's an element of natural lighting hitting this thing. Pigeon poo poo poo. What did you miss? Oh, you missed all of the things. You missed all of the things. And it's Sawgood's fault. He's the one that coined the phrase. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour in the roof first. Just period. Then we're going to add the pigeon poo poo pool. Poo poo. Let's do that. So let's kind of get our highlighting in. How we want to do it. We'll get the ridge there. We'll get a little bit of this going in. Yeah, I think this is a better way to do it. Let's build this up in layers. We're all about layers, right? Okay. Let's get a little bit more purple in here. Just a little bit more. And then we'll take a look at the pigeon poo. Alright, let's throttle that back a little bit. Especially there. Now we're definitely gonna add some shadows to this thing. Shadows! We're gonna have a big lighthouse shadow coming off this thing. Probably quite down this street, actually. We'll do that last. We have a layer for it. Before we do the pigeon poo, I'm actually going to do the other layers. So, I'm actually going to eye this. Because I feel like my eyes might be better than the dropper right now. From the point of view of what I actually want to invoke on the map. something like that. Okay. And then this thing here, this outer rim, pre-stained, lovely, like cyan, blah. Yeah, that's such a lovely color. Such a lovely color. I think all of this gold, all of this. All of it. Well, I guess there is. This is like some kind of archway or something over here, like really fantastic, lovely looking building. This is actually a lighthouse. So this part here is a lighthouse. So this part here is going to be gold. So what is the center? Is the center also gold? No, I'm going to do this color because I love this color. And then the question is going to be, do we actually do a light coming out from the lighthouse? I want to say no, because it's during daylight, otherwise this map would be getting coloured very differently. But I'm kind of tempted when this map is done to throw a yellow beam coming out from this thing. Just a little, you know? Really tempted, actually. I think that might be one of the things we do at the end. Meh. Alright, gold. We're doing all of this before we add the pigeon poo. Let's get the shading on this gold here then. Do I like that? I think I do because we're gonna do this. Yep, nice. Or as the kids today say, nice. I can hang with the kids. I got it. I know what's apps. Yeah, that's already beginning to stand out. Great. Silver highlights. Let's come back to that. Because we already need to add highlights. We gotta do some weathering. We gotta do some shading. So let's do the weathering and shading. Then let's see what we need highlight-wise, okay? Love it. Already beginning to get a sense of some elevation here. Really, really nice. Alright. Let's assume that these are kind of arched. Yeah, nice. So we've got our base color, we've got our base highlights. Let's do some weathering. Right, so we are gonna do like a lilac. Yeah, it's kind of towards the blue scale. Yeah, it's almost like a blue-gray. Yeah, that's the color. Alright, so this, you've got... I'm gonna hit save just in case I need to come back. Okay, so Let's change brush. So this is kind of like the pigeon poo. That's something my tablet has been doing recently, is it just starts registering. I'm pressing too hard, even though I'm not. And drivers and everything are up to date. Oh, there's it again, you see? Oops, I did it again. Yep. Yep. Now, of course, we don't do roof detail like this on every roof by any stretch, but for the important ones, like those named locations, we do. It's all about the details. Alright, let's zoom out. Let's rotate this thing. Come on, rotate! Rotate, damn you, sire! Alright, little bit of brown stain. What do I mean by brown stain? Poo. Got some historical research we're doing here. This is all factual. Right, now you can't see it on something printed this big. But if the nobles printed this big, it's gonna show, so... Guano. Guano. Fact of the day, guano. I think that's it. I mean, I don't think we need to over-engineer this thing. I think that building stands out, as it should. And we're gonna actually do... You know what? We're gonna do it right now. We're gonna do a shadow over that building. I think this was on 45, and I think I actually did my shadows with a brush that had some opacity. I want this building to be larger than typical buildings, so that's why I'm like emphasizing the shadow. Do this slightly off. How tall is this? I don't know. Someone is actually going to measure the shadow and tell me, therefore, how tall this tower is. But they don't know the time of day, so they can't. Ha! Ha! But I do want this to feel... That could work, right? Wait, we've got guano and we've got frass. Frass is insect poo. Really? Really? Guano and frass. I've never heard the word frass in my entire life, but then I don't think anyone's ever told me what insect poo is called. Huh. I've said it once and I'm going to say it again. You come into this channel, you learn something. Today, everyone, we learn frass. F-R-A-S. Insect poo. Frass. Okay, yeah, I am educated. What do I want to do next? What do I want? Do I want to do some groundwork? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna just? I'm gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right. So what's the difference between frass, guano, and dung? What is dung? And what is guano then? Guano is what? And Sorgut's running with it. Guano S frass dung. Okay, you've got a character for this city that has to be in it. Bat and bird is guano. Okay, yeah. I could have jumped to that conclusion. And then when it gets to insect, it's frass. Dung is there for animal. Today, everyone, we are talking shit. Mischief, you were just telling us about frass. Will you now tell us about guano? Apparently, Miss J, like I said yesterday, we need to get you on the channel. We need to get you in a place where your internet is solid. And we need to talk about shit in real time. Alright, let's throttle that back a little bit. Do a little bit of darkness. Oh, just gives that real sense of elevation to these bigger buildings. Love it, love it. No, 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 not you. Yep, Yep. A little bit on you too, little tiddler. Come on, you get some love. You get some love. You get some love. You know what? Let's stick with these buildings here. I feel like we could finish these buildings here real fast and maybe do their gardens and the ground. Let's do it. That's the type of rebel I am. Miss Jane, I say this with the serious greatest of respects. You know a disturbing level of information about poo types. Although, wouldn't you like some kind of guide to the public for the wilds of Australia or something? So you were probably pointing to like Velociraptor dung and like talking about the merits of it being scat or not, right? I mean, that was literally your job. Outdoor education. Outdoor education, Velociraptor, dung, it's kind of all related. And I will fight anyone that tells me that Australia doesn't have velociraptors. I will literally fight them to the death. Yeah, this is gonna be some goodness. Right here? I kind of want, I think this quadrant of the city to be darker and dingier. Like, obviously we've got like the slums, but like there's a whole bunch of docks and there's an industrial area that the dwarves, the dwarves told me about. So I feel like we need to make it feel grungy and industrial. Oh wait, oh shit, now Sorgo's in on it. Fossilized poo. You know what? When I actually post this to YouTube and Facebook tomorrow, I'm going to say, today we spoke about all the types of poo. Coprolites, fossilized poo, coprolites. Watch today's stream if you want to learn about poo. Brought to you by NobleDwarf.com. Okay. I feel like I want to add a little bit of colour in here. Maybe tinted towards a little bit more towards the blue. That lighthouse is giving me goosebumps. I just looked at that boobs is a word. I just looked at that thing and I was like, God damn, that looks nice. Oh, nobles, we could do this tomorrow, but I am going to need you to think about the potion woman's house. There. I need to know what colour her roof is. There's one of the questions for tomorrow. I don't recollect the picture you gave me being in colour, but I could be wrong. Anyone coming into the chat now has got to be wondering why the hell we're talking about different types of poo. Alright, so do we do this? Yeah, we can get away with that. We can get away with that. Yeah, we can definitely get away with that. Can we do a little bit of this? Yeah, we can. We can do a little bit of this. Yep. Yeah. Let's zoom out. Check this. I think we're going to finish the buildings in this quadrant right here. And time check, it is still 40 minutes to go in the stream. I think we can finish these buildings and then work on all of the respective courtyards and stuff. I think that's what I feel like gardening. We're going to do some gardening today. I was not painting bird guano on the roof. It was so good that said that it was poo. That's what he said. So good actually is to blame. So good, I am not going to click on the link that ends with coprolite fossil dung. Pidgin poo pool. Thank you for the correction, sir. Thank you for the correction. You know what? Hold on a second. I am copying that. And I am putting that thing in a notepad. And we are saving it. And we're going to save it to the project folder. Under the same name. Done. Now I know a key phrase for tomorrow's description for tonight's stream. Well, there was this. I mean, Dino Poo's one thing, right? I mean, Dino Poo is millions of years old. But they've got, like, in England somewhere, in some museum, like a log from, like, 1,000 years ago. It's, like, meant to be, like, medieval poo, Saxon times or something like that. And they revere this, literally, goddamn shit. They're all like, oh, it is a log from someone's bottom from 1,000 years ago. And I have more respect for fossilized poo of a creature that's been lost for millions of years than I do from some dude that took a crap in a trench 1,000 years back. It's a shame Jennifer King isn't here right now, my good friend in IRL. Because she swears that every single conversation I'm in always turns to poo. And she would look at this right now and go, ah. Ha! We're going to get some orange in here. We're we're gonna highlight these areas with orange so they don't look wood. Oh, Nobles, I don't think you saw this, but I actually did the roof of your warehouse, and I copied the actual photo that you sent me to make sure it had that good orange look, because it really is a beautiful roof. Well, I'm gonna just stick in this area for now. Do I want to come up there? I can come up there without getting too confused. I'm a grown girl. I can do it. And that is when she got confused. And we never saw her again. If you've got a colour of the potion vendor's house, send it across. I think I was working off a map or yeah, I think it was a battle map of the potion vendor's house, like a location map, I should say, not a battle map. That implies there's a fight there. Oi, potion vendor! Ugh. And that's not what I'm saying. But yeah, if you've got some kind of colour picture of the potion vendor's house, please do send across. And Miss J, I did not miss that talk about his shitty ornament. Badoom. She's here all day, folks. Don't forget to tip your waiter. Alright, so we're going to do some awnings. You know, we started the evening on super colourful. Let's do it again. So I'm going to not cross the street. I'm going to stick with this side. And when we see an awning, we're going to fully paint it. Like so. But not like that. Not that. There we go. Nice. Nice. Oh, there's another one. We're just going to come down the colours, okay? Something like that. Those are stairs. We're going to leave them. Any other awnings? Awnings right here. Purple awning. Blue awning. Let's slide this socket into the yellow real quick. For both of these. I think we're going to do yellow here, yellow with purple, then blue with yellow, like so. Yeah, cool. Okay, we got this one done. Right here. I like using awnings to imply shop. Let's do 2 yellows. Into the green. And then back to blue. It's a little bit purple, but it's just for a stripe. Yeah, nice. Back into the white. No, back into yellow. Yeah, okay. Oh, here we have a courtyard. A veritable courtyard. We're gonna make these. We're gonna make these oranges. No, let's get stick in the blue. We have blue here. We're gonna do blue. Screw it. And they're all gonna be blue. This courtyard is really gonna stick out. Blue and yellow contrasts well with blue, but let's make it a light yellow. Don't like it. I don't like it. The blue is blending in. We're getting rid of that. We're gonna go actually towards green. I want this courtyard to just sink. I think that would be better when we get the ground in. Okay, we got building from the front. Is this the potion building? Holy crap! Look at the colours on there. Right, I'm gonna save that right now to the project folder. We're gonna paint that building tomorrow night. Why can't I save that? Oh, I've got to download it. Okay, download it. Let's grab that sucker. Let's put it in our project folder. Oh. Apparently I already had it. Hello. My name's Alyssa. I'm gonna actually rename this building to Potion Shop. Alright, there we go. Alright, I just now want to do a little bit of touch up on some of these buildings. I want to catch if there's any building that I haven't actually coloured. I don't want to cross a street like I just did. Oh, you know, let's do ground real quick. That cart. What do we got? I'm gonna actually draw the ground or colour the ground for this layer right here, or this section of the city. So just making sure I haven't missed anything. I don't think I have. We do have these two awnings, so let's do those real quick. I'm feeling red. I'm just feeling like big, bold, colourful. We're gonna do a little bit of yellow, gold stripes there. You know what? Gold with red. Let's opposite out. That's screaming. That's good. I don't think I've done this building. I've not done this building. We're going to do it. And that's going to be our demarcation point. And we're going to actually do all of the ground, all of the yards, the courtyards, the plazas in this entire section right here. But you, my friend, need some serious love. And you're going to get gold. And we're actually going to opposite this out, because this is opposite day. And we are going to do that lovely cyan blue as a dome. Oh, that would be a thing of beauty to look at if you're walking down the street. This gold roof building with this like wonderful sort of cyan blue. Let's make it less garish. This. Let's do like a little bit of roof detail right there. Let's make sure we've got our orientation right, because that will help with our shadowing. Shadows. We're gonna... something like this. Come in the opposite direction for a little bit of the highlight. Yeah, like so. Steps. And shadowing on the steps. Oh, King Bashman's been busy. Oh, Dungeon Tomb! Dungeon Tomb in the chat. Dungeon Tomb, welcome. Mwah, much love to you, my friend. Dungeon, I'm going to check out something from King Bashman. This is what we've been working on. This is where we're at. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to drink some of this crap, because we've been talking about crap all night. I'm going to drink this. Then I'm going to click that link by King Bashman. Alright. Yeah, that's the type of thing. That's the type of thing. I've got 4 players and me. But this is the type of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably do, like, maybe me at the top, 4 players at the bottom, and honestly a big canvas area right here for props and pictures and things like that. This is going to be some kind of screen share where I could just throw down photos and stuff. Then, like, basically, yeah, out of the Zoom. But something like this. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, gardens. We are... start here. Now we're going to go from work yards into actual gardens here. So we've already started the process. I'm gonna in work yards, greys, tans, browns. In the gardens, those are still fine, but I'm gonna start leading towards more green. But let's start there. Let's make our brush a little bit larger. If you've been in the chat before, you know that I basically layer my colouring. So we're going to start with this one. And right now I am just sticking with the yards, okay? A little bit like these over there, the other side of the wall. Okay. A little bit in this courtyard here, I think. I actually kind of want to do some in the main streets as well, but I don't want it to be this colour. Oh, we weren't actually done with this gold building. Hold on a sec. Dungeon Tomb being here completely distracted me. I was like, Dungeon Tomb, I love you. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Okay, so back into the yard work. Where was I? I was doing these. Alright, let's come down a layer. Am I going to start streaming my games? Yes, there is going to be a little bit of that, my friend. So, next Friday, a week on Friday, I am going to be running a Call of Cthulhu game at KoboldCon, and I'm going to stream it. And then Friday night, I am going to stream my painting as well, Whiskey and Paint. And then Saturday, I'm going to be with Cave Geek Art, and we're going to do a Whose Map Is It Anyway. Then Sunday, I'm with Luke Gygax and Stephen Chanel's Control Lord, and we're talking about the Gaxmore map, old and new. So that will get me over the hump of streaming games live, and also I have the camera and everything, and I'll have it set up for doing some whiskey and paint. So you're going to see me doing a lot more whiskey and paint and actually streaming my games as well. So that's going to be part of the channel. That's going to become a thing. No. There we go. Yeah, I know that we should be over here. We should be over here. We're meant to be actually over here. Yeah, let's get a little bit of scuzz in the streets. And then we're definitely going to do a little bit of white as well. For like stone. Do that in a moment. It's actually going pretty quick. This is going pretty quick. This is nice. We are definitely getting faster at this, folks. We are definitely getting faster. It's like we know what look we want. Alright, let's throw it up towards the grey. Let's come down a layer. Keystone. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I actually, funny enough, was thinking about Keystone just last night. And we are going to be getting back to Keystone. You know, so this one for Noble... So here's the history of the last 6 months, right? Here's the history of the last year. We had to do Teagle Manor, and that was on a deadline, and that was like 350 hours worth of work. We got that one done. Then right after that, like Rikadon was mixed in there a little bit. But then we kind of quickly moved into the Gaxmore map for Luke Gygax, right? That was on a deadline. So, and then we had the GaryCon map, and that was on a hard deadline because the convention was going to be happening in March, right? We had to get that ready. And so we did all of those maps. Boom, 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 boom. And then, in the meantime, I need to do this map for Noble. The Noble Dwarves have been really, really good to me. So, gotta get this done. And I didn't want to push this one back and work on a personal project. I felt like Noble Dwarf, those guys are rather cool. They probably would have been sitting there going, what the fuck, Faden? When are you going to do our map? So I felt obligated, like professionally obligated to get this done for them. After this, we are going to start inserting Keystone Reforged, okay? I promise you. I think what we might do is like do Keystone Reforged on weekends. It will become the weekend map, I'm thinking. And maybe the weekends becomes personal time, you know? So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about. I swear as I was going to bed last night or something. Right, I'm actually inserting a little bit of pure white here on these streets because I want to make sure that my grit and grime does not interfere with how beautiful this part of the city is meant to be. Right, but we do have some gardens there, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those in a moment. I'm just picking out my roads. You can't see it, but you're about to see it, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come down into the green for the gardens. I'm going to come in here. We're going to do that. And then actually a little bit in the edges on some of these alleyways. Little bit in here in the courtyard. But because I've painted pretty heavily with white, not everywhere is actually picking up on this. It's just little tinges, which is how I want it. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is good. This is really good. I love it. Yeah, if we stick to that plan, dungeon, then it will ensure that we like get to do a little bit of personal project in with everything, while still, you know, sticking with our professional obligations, right? Yeah, nice. I love adding a little tinge of weeds and grass in against, like, you know, like a wall, like something like that. Maybe not quite so heavy, but, you know, just a little bit of green. Right. Now these I'm going to leave as brown. I want mostly brown in those, because these are working yards right there. And it ends up being something like that. We got a lot done today, guys and girls. I mean, we've done all of the slum, and I'm really tempted to lighten up the roads in the slum, even though the roads are probably dirty and grimy. I'm going to colour the university around it. I'm going to colour the industrial area down here. And then I'm going to see if the slum feels too dark, if there's too much of a contrast. And I might try blending in the streets a little bit, but if it feels too sharp, like too much of a delineator, I'm probably going to lighten up the streets a little bit, even if it's just right in the edges. And maybe that's what it needs. Like right here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna see how this goes. If this is too dark, I am definitely gonna line up some of those streets. And maybe it is just about lightening up the streets and the outside edge and kind of blending them in. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's where I'll focus my effort. Yeah, might play around with that a little bit. Alright, so where are we at? Well, we knocked out our marketplace. We did the buildings around it. We did our slum. So tomorrow night, I think before the stream, I might work on this area a little bit. And then I think during the stream, with the noble dwarves, remember, both cool guys are going to be with us. We're going to be chatting away. I think I'm going to work on this area, because we're going to do the potion shop. We're going to do these lovely gardens and such. And look at these incredible buildings right here. This is going to be a gorgeous area of the city. Absolutely gorgeous. So many gardens and interior courtyards. It's just going to be incredible. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look at where we're at. Right, and I've got save. I've got this stupid info thing going. Hold on a sec. While I'm seeing it. What is this? Timers? Is it a timer? Yeah, let's turn off that. Let's turn off that one. We just need noble dwarf. Alright. It is filling in rapidly, isn't it? It's going faster than I thought it would, to be honest with you. And I have a theory, and you know how theories go, but I have a theory that this entire top area is going to go pretty quick, because the buildings are like these rows of buildings, similar roof colors, fairly large footprints on them. I think the interior is going to go way faster than I thought. And then the other side, while there's a lot of individual buildings that are spilled out, I mean, it's then just a lot of greenery and like farms and stuff. This sucker might go fast. I mean, do we want to do a prediction? What is it now? The 21st? Definitely not done by the end of the month, right? That's basically a week and a bit out. First week of May? We have Cobalt Con in there. That's going to interfere a little bit. What about May 10th? That seems like it's quite a ways out. Be done with this one by May 10th? Shall we shoot for that? May 10th or sooner? Maybe every day that I'm like ahead of that, we give out some like channel gold or something to folks. Nobles. For tomorrow night, we're going to start bleeding into the Edwardian, the rich part of the district. The Edwardian, I think, and the Georgian, or maybe they're flipped. What I want you to do is start thinking about if you want this blue slate colouring, and it's fine if you do, or if you want more of this orange. I noticed in a lot of the pictures that you've been sending me, there's a lot of good, vibrant orange colours. I mean, look at this. We've got reds, we've got oranges. These are gorgeous colours in here. So I want you to think about if you want to pick up any of this in this area tomorrow. You don't have to answer that straight away. But if you do, then we're going to start it tomorrow. I'll tell you what, Dungeon, I'll answer that question right now, but tomorrow night, the client or clients behind this map are going to be joining us in the chat as guests, and they'll be able to answer questions exactly like that. But this is going to be a 5e setting. This is like a campaign setting. They're actually doing an entire world, their entire country, continents, etc. A whole campaign setting, and this is their first city. They're going full out on the map with individual locations and characters and everything fully fleshed out. I believe they're at least partially going to kickstart the sucker, but that is what Noble Dwarf is going to be telling us about tomorrow night. Oh, and you know what? I'm not going to do any spoilers. Tomorrow night we're going to talk all about Lightharbor. We're going to talk about its origins. We're going to talk about like the elven gardens in the center here. This is what we're going to talk about, its history. We're going to talk about who is here now. We're going to talk about some of the characters. And tomorrow night, I have a box from Noble Dwarf, and I'm doing an opening tomorrow. We are doing a unboxing. Is that what they call it? An unboxing? Tomorrow night, live. I don't even know what's in that box. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Alright, so with that said, this is looking pretty darn good. This is the end of the stream for tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm super pumped. Please, 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 please join me tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, somewhere in the future, Miss J Dungeon Tomb time. We are going to have on the channel both Noble Dwarfs, not one, both. And that's going to be a whole lot of problem to handle, and I'm going to need some support. Both of them as guests are going to be with me right over there, taking up those video slots that you can't see right now. And we're going to talk Lightharbor. We're going to do it, okay? We're going to have a great time, and we're going to keep colouring this city. I think she's really coming together. So until then, thanks for being with me tonight. Honestly, you're my favourite peeps. Love you. Thank you. Let's do it again tomorrow. With two dwarves. Noble dwarves, but dwarves nevertheless. Till then, I'll see you then.